Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars 2 Knights of the Old Republic. So we are now able to go and see IS-24 for the first time all planet. I was trying to think of the right words, but I think planet will do. I have a feeling someone needed this. It might even have been me. So I'll take it, why not? I've got enough powers now, unless there's some passive ones I can take. But I think these are all active, aren't they? Hey, I don't have a prestige class. Don't think I've had an option of a prestige class. He's armed with a long-range weapon, so you can go for dexterity. And I think he's got a blaster rifle. But we'll take that just in case we get a good blaster. Doesn't need awareness really. Always an exciting start to an episode there. Get some menus in. Oh, I should have found my escort, that was stupid. I think we've already had that. It's running a bit smoother now as well, so I don't know if by completing these quests we've cleared out a load of scripts or something. Oh, I thought I might have been there too early. Maybe this is where the slowdown started. I've gone too far, have I? No, maybe it's through here. Asshole.
No problems. Official escort droid.
This looks exciting.
Hello, I am IS-24, controller of the industrial zone of M4-78. What is your request? This is the colony M4-78. We droids arrived in this world years ago and began to prepare this world for colonization. The resources here are especially abundant, and we were able to expand rapidly across the entire planet. I am sorry for any inconveniences you might have had trying to contact me. I-102 has already informed me of the destruction of I-101. According to the data we currently possess, there was no way to prevent that from happening.
You're getting some plosives here, whoever's recorded this.
Not enough data. It might have been organics from the environmental zone. There used to be more units with authority to arrange a meeting with me. Their authority has been removed, and their memory wiped, all for my safety. Yes, not a long time ago, shortly before the death of the colonists, some strangers arrived. It is believed they have taken over control of at least some droids in the environmental zone, including ESO-5, the environmental Archon. She started to believe the Sith weren't the planet's real colonists. One of her droids was sent to talk to me about it. I assume ESO-5 has either been reprogrammed or gone rogue, so I ordered my droid to report it to the colonists. They decided it would be better to leave only one loyal droid able to contact me. Additionally, I-101 was ordered to limit contact with me. Only the heads of the industrial departments could contact me, and only regarding important matters.
Jeez, man, get yourself some distance from the microphone. You're worse than me. Right, where are we going? Yeah, the Sith aren't really colonists, I wouldn't have thought.
I believed them to be the colonists, and I helped them with the creation of their droid army. In retrospect, deactivating M4-78 was a weird thing to do, but I didn't question them back then. Either way, it doesn't matter. They are dead. Before the colonists' arrival to the planet, M4-78 was in charge of everything. He knew the planet and every single droid on the planet better than anyone. I was informed M4-78 had been deactivated in order to conserve energy, which could be better spent on the creation of the droid army. This explanation made sense. That is possible, although I think it is more likely it was the strangers who have recently arrived on the planet.
Then our goals are compatible. I will let you in the environmental zone.
With the colonists dead, M4-78's guidance is necessary. ESO-5 and I combined have authority to reactivate him. Find ESO-5 and gain her support. Thank you. I have lowered the force field blocking the environmental zone. You should now be able to enter. Now, is there something else you needed? I do not know. I do not believe it matters anymore. They are dead. This is the colony M4-78. We droids arrived in this world years ago and began to prepare this world for colonization. The resources here are especially abundant, and we were able to expand rapidly across the entire planet. I am responsible for monitoring all industrial operations on this planet. That includes building, repairing, scanning, and testing droids, as well as making important decisions regarding this planet.
That was a bit of an anticlimax in the end, getting in here. Still, we've achieved our goal, and we can hopefully head straight to the environmental zone. But let's get the walkie-talkie man first. See if we can complete that quest. That wasn't him, was it? No, he was over here. Oops. Missed there. Okay, so that's good. Just... okay, it probably won't be completed until after I've seen SO5 then, I guess. That's convenient. I don't think anyone needs it, but still, we've got one. We've got two.
I don't even know what to say. Hello, human. What can I say? There were two organics, male and female. I've never seen them before. Our masters approached them and told them to stop. Everything after that happened too fast for me to record. 3 of our masters were killed within 2 seconds. The others drew their laser blades and moved toward the killers. I've never seen people move so fast. Jedi? What would Jedi be doing on a Sith world? They kill our colonists? I thought they were not like that. More of the colonists came to join the fight. Half of them died, although everything happened so fast. It was hard to say who was doing what at the time. A woman told the Twi'lek to run off. She was captured. This force field went up shortly after that. We can't know what's been happening since.
The sound cut out then. So it's not a cutout on the recording, it cuts out in real life, so hopefully the game isn't going to crash.
This place is strong on the dark side. We can gather our strength here, draw upon the Force.
Well, look at that. More Dark Jedi here than Gizka. Welcome to the environment zone of M4-78. Your presence here is not authorized and will not be tolerated.
Yeah, I'm not Dark Jedi.
The Sith were the only organics on this planet. Your lightsaber makes it obvious. You are a Dark Jedi.
You're a fucking moron. I'll go wherever I like.
Then you will die wherever I please. I am ESO5 and this domain is under my control. You are not authorized to enter. Gender is irrelevant to droids. IS-24 has no influence in this zone. Now depart, or the combat droids will deal with you. That is not possible. I have no desire to communicate with you any further. The combat droids will escort you out.
So how many of them are there? You can target that one. And hopefully no one will run into any mines. Ah, good. Ah, that works alright in the end.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Yes, Master.
Oh, I can't droid, you know, blow them up. I don't know if I even need to. Yep, or you can just run into them. Whatever. Come on then, run into these two, you moron. There's a lot of them.
Ready to serve.
Right, let's check who's got some demolition skill. Damn, there's loads of them. What are you doing? Just shoot it.
How a weakness is revealed.
someone's flown in here. That's strange.
Acknowledgement.
My life is yours.
Yes, Master. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Oh, they're rubbish.
How may I serve?
Yes, Master.
Oops, loads through here.
You made it to the second recharge station. It seems my barriers cannot contain you. Very well, I'll use my best droids instead. I am ESO-5, controller of the environment zone of M4-78. This zone, I will not let you proceed. M4-78 was allied with the Sith. I will not let his dictatorship return. All droids, attack!
I think you need a memory wipe.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio
Probably do the heal at
achieved.
some point.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
I think we all know what our NPCs are going to do in a second. Hey, they didn't blow themselves up. Hey, don't poison me.
Ratio achieved.
My life is
Yes,
yours.
Master.
You do not listen well, Sith Lord. Perhaps you did not understand me.
What are you on about, Sith Lord?
I will never help the Sith. You have been a plague on my planet. Your sensitivity to the Force is obvious, and the Jedi are dead. Therefore, you must be a Sith.
You silly robot.
Everyone knows the Jedi have failed us. They are surely dead, and you shall soon join them. not mock me or the Jedi with your lies. You will die, Sith. Why do the Sith do anything to gain power? This planet possesses immense resources and industrial capacity, but you know this already. Yes, and soon you shall join them.
Oh, you stupid robot.
My power extends through all of M4-78.
This robot needs wiping. And I don't think this route is going to help. If I want to wipe it, I'm going to have to go down this tree.
That cannot be true. Save your transparent deceptions for the Gungans. Leave, or you will perish.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
These guys have got some good saves. Oh man. I should suicide someone through it, shouldn't I? Right, let's turn solo mode on. I don't have any auras. Does she have any auras? Energy resistance?
Yes, Master.
Okay, that wasn't the greatest plan of all time, but it'll do. Oh, that was sweet. Oh, well, that worked a lot better than I expected it to.
Ready to serve.
My life is yours.
Ready to serve. Yes, Master.
My life is yours.
Ah, that's why they didn't turn up, isn't it?
Yes, Master. Ready to serve.
Right, hopefully that's enough of a path. I hope you stupid girl.
Acknowledgement.
Ah, well, we can easily clear a path now.
My life.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. It looked like we had some new options then.
I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you. I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek.
That isn't. I thought it was contextual because she was on 1 hit point.
The scars are many and the causes equally so. It is of no importance. Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me?
It's a good question. I mean, the honest answer is just because you were powerful at a time when I needed someone powerful to come and help me. So I'm going to go with I can believe you can be saved, but that's... I really want, because I guess this is the closest, isn't it? Let's go for this one.
I must warn you. If you weaken yourself for me, then it will kill you. So you say, but it is not something I have observed or seen. I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories, or the planet itself. It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction. The planet was not destroyed. It remains. It orbits, dead in space. But nothing lives on its surface. It echoes, but there's no one left to hear it. I've heard tales of Malachor. It is said that many of my people felt the end of the Mandalorian Wars from across the galaxy. But do not mistake me. I did not mean to draw comparisons between KOTOR and Malachor. My homeworld still exists. It is intact. I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world. I imagine there are worse deaths, worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of KOTOR. And my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed. Yes, but it was not survival. I still wonder what would have happened if I had died with the others. If perhaps there would have been some way to hide my presence from the galaxy. If only I had not felt that pain, that loss, as strongly as I did. But it could not be done. When the life was bled from the planet, and yet somehow I remained. My master came for me. He walked upon the surface of my dead world, and there, lying in the bodies of my race, he took me for his own, and he made me see. And for the first time, I saw the galaxy, and I wished to die. To this galaxy, my world, absent the currents and spectrums of the Force, was nothing but crude matter, rock, flesh, emptiness. He showed the flickering of life on other planets. The mass of beings that swarmed through the empty places of the galaxy. To see such creatures, disconnected from themselves, their world, their place in it, unable to see the currents and how they affected everything around them. He showed me to make me believe in his cause. He convinced me the galaxy, all life, must die. He fed upon its ugliness, its screaming, and in its place, he left silence. And where there was chaos, he brought stillness and order.
And, well, at least we understand her master a little bit. Although it still seems he's a bit of a black and white character. Well, he's a black character, isn't he? He wants to do bad things only for the sake of it. And it's not much of a motivation, is it? Just to create some silence in the Force.
It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly, deeply, each one feels and perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not, and my master has his. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh. And in his wake, life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger. And those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people, my planet, would have been attacked in time. It was inevitable. Yet we could do nothing about it. The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And KOTOR, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died, and there was no one left, only me. They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat. He cannot deny his hunger for long, and any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence. I do not understand what you mean. They hope to see the threat. He cannot deny his hunger. And now that the Jedi are
we got trapped in a loop again. Still, that was interesting, and now we found out about KOTOR. And we found out a bit more about her master, who I assume is the same one who wants to kill us. Well, it must be. Unless there are two. It must be, mustn't it?
I will answer.
It seems like a good time to go through this now, but we've been recording for about 30 minutes, so I'm going to call it a session here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.